divine masculines, feminines. How are you today? It's an energy of exchange. It was a chaotic week. It was a powerful week. It was an extremely opening up week. And it's a week of huge, huge, huge change. Change for the world. And we all feel it. We all feel that there is a better energy coming our way. It's today, day out of time. Exactly, day out of time, within 2 spaces. We're holding space for the new paradigm that's coming in. From the new year that's coming in from the Mayans. And oh my God. This is going to be a ride. And if I'm looking at the twin flames, you know, last week it was a week of separation, a week of, you know, hold a container for yourself, but also for others. And because in that energy of shifting, of changing, it's also changing for the twin flames. And if I tune into the energy that's going on at the moment for the twin flames, it could be that there is a separation because we're entering that new energy, and the energies within the twin flame and in the masculine needs to be leveled, needs to be balanced out. You know, I see the divine feminine is guarding the divine masculine, is holding space for him, because there's so much going on there. I see the divine masculine, you know, reassuring the divine feminine that everything is okay, that that there will be a time that there is more space and more time to connect again. Because now at the moment there is this energy that is, and I feel it's towards the divine masculine and towards the divine feminine. There are energies playing in between to keep them separated. And that's an energy from the outside. It's an energy from the outside that is willingly trying to separate the divine masculine from everything and the divine feminine from everything. So it won't be easy to let them come together, because the outward influences are maybe not be seen by the divine masculine. The divine feminine is feeling them coming in. She's also tuning into these energies, who it is and what they are doing and why they are doing it for. So this is a time for the divine masculine to learn and for the divine feminine to learn, to recognize those energies and to notice and be aware of the energies. They are giving signs to each other in an unconscious way. So divine feminine is holding space for the divine masculine, and doesn't matter what is going on in his life. If she separated herself from the divine masculine, or the divine masculine separated himself from the divine feminine, their energies are holding space for each other, because they know there are influences from the outside world that has an influence on their journey. And the divine feminine is holding space for that. She is really pushing that energy back. She is really pushing that energy back. So in a later stadium of this week, these energies can move again towards each other. Wow, thank you, thank you, thank you, guides. Thank you, collective energy of the twin flame, for being here and guiding me through this path. Let's see what's going on in the Divine Masculine's mind space. And it is breathing in the sun. Be present. Be present. Watch your pineal gland activation, because you get more activations from your Divine Feminine. Your Divine Feminine will activate you, your pineal gland. And why? Because there are, it seems like there is a veil you can't see through. It's like there is a kind of block that you can't see through. And you just need to relax and let it go. And you need to breathe in the sun. Get the sunlight, the positivity, the happiness, the joy. Get it all back in your energy. Because I see energy vampires around the Divine Masculine that are taking his energy away. You know, it's from a different realm, and it's a lower frequency. I feel also it's a cunning energy. Okay, I'm starting to laugh because my spirits are saying, okay, as you're going into that lower frequency where you're tuning into, you know, we will show you something to raise your vibration, because we don't want you to get in that lower frequency. So that's the sign also for the Divine Masculine. So breathe in the sun. If there is no sun in your life during this week, you know, go to the central sun, tune in there, and meet your ancestors from the higher planes. I hear not the elders, but the grandfathers and the grandmothers before that. So tune into the star beings, tune into the energies of your star family, and go to the sun and breathe in that sunlight, even if it's not there, because it has to rejuvenate your pineal gland and activate your pineal gland, and that can only be done by the sun. You know, and the codes you get from that sunlight, and the codes that you get from the star beings, from the stars, from the heavens, from Father Sun. Doesn't matter how you, Grandfather Sun, you need to connect with Grandfather Sun. Okay, and that's where you get your activation from this week, because there is an energy around you that is really taking away your energy. It's draining. So you need to relax and let it go. Really let it go. Relax as much as possible. It's a very demanding energy. It's a very demanding. Okay, wow. It's a masculine energy. It's a masculine. It's a masculine. That's what I hear. Okay, what's in your heart space? I just hear let go, let go. What's in your heart space? Telos, Adama, Inner Earth, Etheric retreats, family of light. Okay. Go to the cities of light. Go to the etheric retreat. Take a retreat in the etheric realm. You know, get yourself a retreat in the etheric realm. Go and vision. Go and go on the vision quest. Go on that journey that you need to go to, you know. But now it could be that you were on a vision quest with the ancestors. Now you have to go to the higher realm, because there are energies around you that need you to get new codes, get new rejuvenation, get new, go to your family of light. It's a higher energy. I hear go to the Palladians, go to the Akasha records, go to Palladian Sirius. I hear Palladian and Sirius. Go there to rejuvenate yourself, you know. Go to Telos, the inner earth, you know, Snowdonia. I hear, wow, Snowdonia. Why is Snowdonia coming up? That's interesting, Snowdonia. And I hear Caledonia. Concentrate on that, because that's Caledonia. There's something with Caledonia that connects you with your twin flame. There's something there that connects you with your twin flame. Telos, Adama, family of light, and that's in your heart space. Connect that in your heart space. Get into that space of your heart. So you will recognize the energies from the higher realms. Okay, I feel my heart racing. There's, you know, if there's something going on with your heart racing, you know, go on that etheric retreat. Go to another plane. Okay. How does the divine masculine seize the divine feminine? Peace beyond survival. She is the peacemaker throughout inner peace. And she will guide you, and she will give you the inner peace that you need to have. She sees there are ancient splits. It could be that there are splits created between you two. Wow. And it could, wow. And that these energies that want to split the energies between you two could be that it will get you into a survival mode. You know, that you want to retreat, that you want to, you know, to withdraw yourself from the divine feminine. And it's an energy that really, it's also, oh my gosh, they show me so many things now, you know, that it's hard to follow all the visions. But I see there are the spiritual people are under attack at the moment, and it's not really an attack. I don't feel as it's an attack. It's they trying to come in to divide the masculine and the feminine. And the feminine is seeing this. The feminine is seeing that they want to split people up. They want to put division and divide them, and to get you into a survival mode and to withdraw and say, okay, I have enough. And the divine feminine sees this happening in the spiritual realm. And she is holding space for that. She is, she grew so much the last years, that she is dividing and pushing back all the energies that wants to divide the divine masculine and the divine feminine. So she is shielding the divine masculine of these energies, because he's not aware. he is not aware that this is happening, or he is aware of it and he is feeling it, but giving the wrong interpretation towards it. He thinks it's the divine feminine or be done by a feminine, but it's the opposite. It's a divine masculine that comes in, or it is a masculine energy, and I feel it's a very heavy energy. It's an energy that is feeling pity for himself, but wants to take the energy of the divine masculine, because the divine masculine has something that this person doesn't have, and oh wow, and shows him things on another level, but for his own interest. I don't know what I'm saying, guys. I hope one of you will feel it, will figure it out, what it is, because it's a very specific energy that's going on, and it's almost, oh, I start already to release for the masculine. It's all because the divine feminine sees it. You know, the feminine sees it, that it's a greed energy. It's a greedy energy. Ooh. And the divine feminine is shielding the divine masculine against that energy. Now, even if they're not on speaking terms, even if they're, you know, just in this this zone of separation, she still guards him, you know, of these energies, because she is on a very high vibration, and she can see it from a much higher view than is being seen. And oh wow, that energy that is in this, getting this separation, wants to be the divine masculine, to be separated from everything around him, for what's good for him, what makes him in connection with other people. It wants to isolate him. Oh wow. Divine feminine is seeing this, that energy wants to isolate him. Wow, that's very interesting, right? That's very interesting. That person underestimates the power of the divine feminine. Wow. Because she is operating from a very, very high frequency, and she can't be traced. Her energy can't be traced. When you're on that lower frequency, the energy can be traced by that energy that wants to separate the twins, that want to separate the divine masculine from all his tasks. And the only thing that the divine feminine now is doing is guiding the divine masculine back to his true purpose, and that's uniting energy and go beyond the survival. You know, she is being the peacemaker. She is making sure that there is reconciliation going on between all the divisions, what this one entity is doing. So it's out of, I don't know why it's why they show me it's a greed energy. This person wants to be better of the energy of the divine masculine, and it's a masculine energy that is sucking the energy out of him, because he has so much to give. There is divine masculine has so many talents, has so much power, that it could be that he is getting totally drained unconsciously by this energy that's coming in. So okay, that said, and he sees that the divine feminine is making peace beyond that survival. She wants to create, and he's seeing that she is the peacemaker, that she is seeing through all timelines, that she is resolving things and making the masculine aware that there are ancient splits going on, and that energy is trying to split him up, you know. So wow, and he's seeing this. So I hope he can listen to the advice of the divine feminine, because I have a feeling, because of this this car, you know, it's almost that he can't see through that veil, because it's blinded by the light, it's blinded by the sun, you know. It's blinded, it's a blind spot, because he sees the good in everyone around him. Okay. And that's also something he needs to see and needs to learn, because it's an energy that's close to him, and he looks up to. He already got the signals. So divine feminine don't want this split, because that entity, that energy that is holding the masculine back, out of greed, out of wanting that energy, it's almost like, I want to go up higher over your back. That's what I feel, that's what I see. Okay, and now I start to feel my back. It's like something's on your back, holding you hostage, you know, that you, oh, my muscles are hurting. That's really holding you in that grip, like they know how to get you away from everything. They distract you. It's a distracting energy. So be aware. Divine feminine is seeing it, and it's almost like she is getting it off your shoulders and throwing it in the sunlight, and burns it all up, so you can move freely, so you don't have to make a choice, so you don't have to divide yourself and be in separation from all the people that you care about. You know, it's creating again that unity. Okay, it's beyond your survival. You know, she's making peace beyond that survival mode of someone else, because the other person is holding on and has a grip on you, because there is a similarity there that keeps you keeps you binded, keeps you, yeah. Also be aware. Ooh, be aware. Wow. Okay, guys, I have to clear that energy here. Whew. Whew. It's almost... Oh. Don't want to go there. It's almost the devil energy. Lower frequency. It's not a devil energy. It's not a devil energy. It's definitely not a devil energy I hear, but it's definitely a lower frequency energy that is operating out of loneliness, that is operating out of wanting the divine masculine to get occupied in one area so he won't see other people. It's creating division, it's creating jealousy, it's creating separation. It's, well, and that's what the divine feminine sees, and that's why she holds space for that and removing that, releasing that energy for the divine masculine. Okay. What's on the mind of the divine feminine? Wow, the divine masculine. She rises out of truth. She has a gentle power, and it's her true strength. And because it's a gentle energy, she's coming from that gentle power. The energy that is holding that masculine in a separation, they don't suspect it. They don't see her power. They don't see what she's capable of. And you need to stand in your truth. And that's what the divine feminine does, you know. She is offering the love, to the unconditional love to the divine masculine. And he's on her mind, you know, because she wants him to be free, to be joyful, to create the things. His spirit needs to be free. That's what she sees. His spirit needs to be free. And if that means, you know, that she has to support him, to guide him, or to do whatever he wants to do, even if it's to release him, you know, release him from that energy that he needs to see for himself. But he needs to go beyond the veil. He has to get that veil away. He needs to see, and he has to discover for himself the only thing that she wants. She wants him to be happy, she wants him to be free, she wants him to be joyful, and you know, and she does it out of love. She's still connected with him, and sometimes if she has to set free her own spirit, you know, that's and being in her truth and raising her standards, you know, that's what she will do. What's in her heart space? Opportunities in divine timing, open to change, divine outcomes. So she knows there are synchronicities with the divine masculine in her heart space. Opportunities will come in divine timing. As you are releasing so much of the energies, you know. I also hear, you know, the divine timing is always coming when you least expect it. So if you have no expectations of anything else, you know, open yourself to change. Open yourself to different outcomes. And you already saw it, you know, you already, divine is also saying, open your heart, open your vision, see around you what is happening, And you can make a change in that. She makes a change in the higher realms, she makes a change in the earth, but now she's also concentrating what the energies are doing with people. And she is in synchronicity with it. Synchronicity with people she thinks about. And she will attract that synchronicity when she is in alignment with that person. It could be that you see different signs, you know, in your surroundings that will remind you of a person. Could be that it will remind you of your twin flame, or you see his name, or you see signals, you know, or you see anything else that synchronize you with a person. Don't even have to be a twin flame, but it can be a soulmate, or it can be that you think about someone and you get the telephone call, or you think about someone and you get a text at the same time. So you know, let the divine timing giving you opportunities enough, and all the opportunities that are coming in, that is a vision, and it's a synchronicity with the way you think about things. So if you in your heart space, and you're just in that positive energy of joy, happiness, love, you know, and you raise that vibration, you can see more. And that's what's going on at the moment. It could be that the divine masculine is swamped at the moment, you know, and that he is tired, and that's why his frequency is a bit lower than normal. So she can hold space for that. How does the divine feminine sees the divine masculine? He's the Lemurian shaman. Lemurian times are connecting them. Oh, she is my wow, I just, everything I channeled is in this card. She is dissolving shadows. And he can dissolve shadows for her, and she can dissolve the shadows for him. So that's what she is doing. And she's doing it with the gazing of the eyes of truth. You know, she is seeing through everything. She's seeing things from a higher view. So she is supporting the divine masculine. And that's what, and she's also seeing that he can do that for her. You know, he is this gaze of truth, and he is going beyond his fear. He needs to go beyond his fear. He needs to go beyond that fear of, you know, am I good enough? Is this enough for my divine feminine? He is going through the different initiations, and she's seeing this. So he needs to go beyond that survival. You know, don't retreat in that survival mode, and you know, but you know, don't go in that survival mode, but go into that state beyond that fear, because there's your initiation. You know, if the divine masculine, for instance, if you have a divine masculine that has a lot of disappointments, a lot of drama in his life, a lot of, you know, bad relationships, you know, then fear kicks in. And it could be that now there is a feminine in his life, the divine feminine in his life, that is without drama. It's the soul to soul connection. It's the heart to heart connection. There is no expectation. There is no no drama. And she is that they are equals. They know each other from the Lemurian timeline. And she sees that she can dissolve the energies when he gazes with the eyes of truth. He needs to see what the Divine Feminine sees. And that's a new initiation. He gets a new initiation from the feminine. She's doing it out of love, for unconditional love for the Divine Masculine. And it's not, she's not doing it in the 3D dimension. She is seeing it from a higher view. They share the same ancestors, I hear. They share the same ancestors. So that's what she's seeing. She's seeing it all from a higher view, and she sees what's going on. And I hear, don't leave your friends. Don't leave your friends behind. Don't leave your friends behind. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. They show me a snake. Show me a snake slithering through. I hear slithering through. And the Divine Feminine is cutting off the head, separating the head from the tail. Separating the head from the tail. This is done. This energy work that is being done under the masculine, and it could be dark magic on the Divine Masculine to be in separation with the Divine Feminine, and she is cutting off the snake's head. It's done. And because she's, oh, that's beautiful, because she's cutting off the snake's head, he can see through the veil. Because that's done, you know, the venom will disappear out of the body, and his veil will open again. So his vision, he will see what's going on there. And that it's about kind of loneliness and greed. And yeah, okay, that's what's going on. I hope you guys can understand this, where I'm coming from, because this is a very, very difficult and high vibrational energy I'm channeling. And that is, for me, it almost makes no sense, but for someone out there, it must make sense. Okay? So let me know if it resonates with your journey, if it resonates with you. You know, yeah. What is supporting the Divine Masculine? You know, the purity of the unicorn. You are so pure that you don't see what's happening. You need to open your spiritual eyes. Wow, what the heck, guys? This is what I'm saying. You know, you're blocked. You're such a pure being, and you see the good in everyone. You see the good, but now your purity is, there's a veil beyond your purity. So you don't see what's going on in the etheric realm at the moment, because there is a veil putting on the masculines, and the feminine removed that veil. She chopped off the head, you know, of this entity, and now, you know, you can see through that veil, and you see how pure the divine feminine will be in your eyes when you're using your spiritual eyes, because she sees your purity. She sees how beautiful you are, even with the tough exterior, you know, even with everything that happens. She knows your heart. She knows where you're coming from. So you need to open your spiritual eyes and see what's coming your way, because it's moving very close to you and you don't see it, and it separates people from each other. It's a cunning energy. But okay, we're moving on, because I already did that whole part. So what will help you if you go to the higher realm and to the cities of light, where your divine feminine is seeing everything from a higher view, then you can also see it with your spiritual eyes. Go within and go to that space. Connect with the unicorns. Connect with, you know, the magical realm. And go to that space and see what's happening in that realm, because I hear somebody wants to poison your water. Bow, 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 bow. And your water is your energy, and your energy is your abundance, and your abundance is your income. So be aware, somebody is tapping out of it. Be aware. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful masculine. Okay? How does he see the relationship with the divine feminine? He sees the light language in her universal language of oneness. She is one with everything. She is one with love. She listens to her heart. And that's what the divine masculine sees. She listens to her heart. She listens to the sound of the codes, of the light codes, of the higher frequencies, and she is seeing everything. And he knows that she is connected, and truly connected, with all the realms. So, and they speak the same universal language, you know, they speak the same language. And that makes them one, that makes them feel like one. And that's that oneness that gives them that really love connection they are connected with. And that connection is by energy, you know, it's by the pure energy of love. And it's opening all the petals, it's opening the crown, it's opening, you know, it can also get some mud up, you know, the mud or old stuff coming up that needs to be released. And that's only being released when they are in separation. And that's how he sees the divine feminine. He sees a relationship that there is light, that there is, they speak the same language. And he just needs to listen to his heart, you know, and she needs to listen to her heart. That's what he says, you know. Please listen to your heart. Okay. What supports the divine feminine? Breathing. You need to ground, feel the sensations, see the purity, be clear, and express yourself. Express yourself through breathing. Express yourself to everything in your surroundings, because you're reaching the higher light, and because of that you can support everything, and it will support you, breathing through everything and helping as much as you can. What do you see from the relationship with your divine partner? It's a spiritual mentoring. your mentor, he's a mentor. He's, oh wow, the elders, you share the same elders, the equality, is stability, there is wisdom, there is experience, and there are counsels that you share. And that's what she sees with the divine masculine in the relationship, that they are supported by the same elders, that they are supported by the same ancestor groups. So when they're supported with the same ancestor groups, that means that the elders are supportive of this relationship. And if it's a relationship or not, if it's a union or not, you know, the elders are helping to bring them together into unity. And that's what she sees. That's also how she sees the divine masculine, you know, that they and when she sees that they're spiritual mentoring, both of them, you know, and she sees that also he has a lot of wisdom, he has a lot of experience, and there is a lot of energy that will support him and the relationship. They're both supported, and there is I hear there is a kind of tension in the masculine, to release the survival mode, and just breathing through it. So let's see what else is going on, because the whales, the ancestors, the elephants, the Lemurian energies, you know, all the and there are a lot of elders they share, a lot of elders, a lot of ancestors they share. And, you know, they can't help it. Both, they can't help it, because the ancestors are already saying, you know, it's only divine timing. It's only divine timing. But don't let yourself get hostage, you know. Don't let your feminine, because the feminine is a creature, is an energy, the feminine energy. It's an old pattern of the divine feminine, of taking care of the masculine and giving herself away to the masculine. And that she needs to guard, that she is staying in her own energy, in her own sovereignty, so she can support but also be in her own. Because if you are in this energy, and they already showed you that you need to look out, that there is more, and that you are attracting from all sides energies that are possibilities. You have to keep your options open, I hear. And options are of work, not of other energies, but work. Grab the opportunity when it's there. You know, when the opportunity is coming towards you, and that's also for the masculine, when the opportunity is there for you, there is always a divine timing to grab that moment. And you feel it. When you feel that push, or you feel that resistance, or you feel that tension, that's the sign to push through, and the elders will help you with it. Okay. Well, let's go on and see what is a card for the divine masculine of the light. Holding the light. One card for the Divine Feminine. It's already an extended reading again, because the Divine Masculine reading was very long. Okay. Wow. Masculine, masculine. Okay, we'll take these 3. 4. 3. Wow. Okay. Wow, wow, amazing. Okay, let's start with the all-over cards of the Divine Masculine and Feminine. Both, you need to take care of your wellness. You need to nourish yourself. You need to take care of yourself. You need to take care of your health and your body. Go to the light, meditate. Guard yourself, you know, this is the sword of truth that's cutting through the heart, you know. Talk about what you feel, talk about, and you know, you need, the sword of truth is sticking through the heart as a channel. You're holding it, so what you see from your heart space, what you feel, you know, you share with each other. You know, it's open communication. There is nothing but open communication. Everything what's not truth will be cut out. You know, everything what's not truth in your life will be cut out. So when it's cut out, you need to take care of your body. You need to take care of your mental health. You need to take care. Because that light and that shining is there is no other truth than the truth of the heart. Okay? And the truth of the heart needs expression. Okay, for both of you, protection. Call back your power, cut the cords, and your soul retrieval. Wow. Confirmation. But it's also for the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine. Even because the Divine Feminine sees from a higher realm, the Divine Feminine sees what's going on, and that there is an energy that wants to separate them, and that has to do with the shadow of someone, of an entity, or of someone that wants to get them both separated, get them separated from friends, get them separated, get them isolated, so they can take the energy. And it's going very, very subtle. It's like, it could be a friend. It could be a friend. It's very, very subtle energy. So, freedom for both of you. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. There is nothing that can hold you back, because the ancestors know that there is no other way around it. You know, they will push you together, and there is a divine timing. And they make sure that this relationship contains all the freedom that you will have. You know, you're free to go. You're free in everything you want to do, as you are a free sovereign being. And that's how the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine see it. You know, their souls are free, and they're connecting, and they're feeling free. And they will feel free in this relationship. You know, there is no holding back, there is no, and even if your divine masculine is in a fifth dimensional realm, you know that it's that union will come in divine timing. Okay. Divine masculine, nourish yourself. Nourish the earth, nourish the water, nourish yourself. Take care of yourself. Okay, that's the first priority. Because if you don't nourish yourself, you can't nourish yourself, and you can't support yourself if there is no nourishment and not taking care of you. You know, if you want to help someone else, you need to help yourself first. Okay. For the divine masculine is trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. You know, trust this situation, you know, and accept what's going on. Accept that things are going around you, and that's the energy of what's going on this week. The upcoming week it will transform, because you know I see the divine feminine and the elders are stepping in to get you out of this energy of separation of friends, separation of interference. So you need to trust the process, and you need to trust the transformation that is occurring, you know, because it's only for you to accept. When you accept and see beyond the veil what's going on, you know, then everything will transform in the better for you. It's only for the better, you know. Separation sometimes is only for the better of you, you know. It's not that it's happening to you, it's happening for you, because there are people around you that love you so much, and sometimes it's better to grow if you're in separation. Because when the divine feminine is stepping up and raising her standards, but also, you know, in the other realms supportive of the divine masculine, you know, then and holding space for him, and knowing what's going on, you know, it will only help him to grow and to move forward. Because there is no animosity from the divine feminine to the divine masculine. It could be that there is animosity towards from the masculine towards the divine feminine, because she triggers his wounds, you know. But that's triggering is because these wounds need to heal, and the only thing he can heal it is to going through and do the work. Okay guys, I needed to change my camera because my other camera shut down. So if you see a difference in the settings, then you know it's the different camera it's coming from. Time, divine masculine, you're trying too hard. You're trying too hard. Give it time. Don't give all your energy away. Give it time. Don't rush into something. If you want a new job, if you want a new environment, if you want a new house, if you want to, you know, new things in your surrounding, just give it time. Don't go overnight, you know. You're trying too hard. Maybe you're trying too hard to forget. Maybe you're trying too hard, you know, to grow. Give it time. Only time will tell. Okay. And then we have Anna, the grandmother of Jesus. seeing the light, laying foundation, and there is a divine plan that is all working out for the best of you. Let me get this out. Okay. So there is a divine plan, and you're always guarded. You know, you're guarded by Mother Mary. You're guarded by the energy of the divine feminine. So you're guarded by the grandmother of Jesus, you know, and always seeing the light in someone. Don't ever see the darkness, you know, because if you see the darkness, you will attract the darkness. So keep it light, go to that higher space. You know, always be aware what you're thinking. You know, if you're thinking about dark things, lower frequencies, you will attract those lower frequencies, and those lower frequencies can keep you hostage. And that's exactly what happened, you know, in this setting. Lower frequencies are getting you hostage, and trying to get you away from your friends, trying to get you away from everything else. Divine feminine is purely in alignment with her angel wings, with her truth, with her heart, with her light. She is going to that central sun. She's going to the grandfather sun, and she is seeing, and she's asking the questions. And she is cutting through the bullshit, what she's seeing in people. You know, when she is in this, oh wow, when she is in this beautiful state, and she is guarding you, and she is checking out people's energies. Divine masculine is probably not aware of it. Let me get some things out of. And she's cutting through the bullshit. She's seeing what's happening, even if the divine masculine isn't seeing it. She sees it from a higher view. She sees what's going on. She sees what's going on with the divine masculine. She sees what is happening, and she's removing herself from it. She's warning you, and she is removing herself and walking her path by herself. She is dancing with life. Do something that change your energy. So she is dancing with life. She is singing, she is dancing, she is creating harmony, she is offering, she is going out, she is on her way, I hear. She's on her way to fulfill her life. And she's doing it with a high vibration and energy. And she's it's so funny, because I always said I'm dancing through life. I'm not walking through life, I'm dancing through life. And when you're in that movement of dancing through life, then you will change everything in your surroundings. Okay. For the divine feminine, close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You only can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. So close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. And that's exactly what the divine feminine is doing. You know, even with what's going on in the divine masculine space, you know, and she's holding space for him. She's guarding him. She is, you know, getting away with all the lower frequencies. And she is currently finding every joyful aspect in herself, because she knows that there is no circumstances that has influence on her joy. And if you're in that space, nobody can touch you. Okay? Nobody's opinion, nobody who says anything to you, because it's always the energy of someone else. So, that's been said. I hope you enjoyed this reading. You know, there are a lot of energies here that could be synchronizing with a person. Let me know if it's synchronized with you. For this week, I don't have any slots open. Next week, after the 5th of August, oh, that's in 2 weeks. After the 5th of August, I have 6 slots open. So if you want a private reading, and you want to guide and remove your blocks from the divine masculine, and you want to need support of someone who can remove the blocks, you know, transform the energies for you in your twin flame journey, let me know. In the description box below, there is my email address. Just give me an email. You know, I will respond as soon as I can. Don't get worried if you don't get the first 2 days a response, but I will always respond on your email. So well, I only can say, you know, have a great week, because we're going into a new year, and it's a really, really electrifying year. And I hope you all will have a wonderful week, and I bless you all, always from my heart to your heart, and love you all. See you. Blessings. Bye bye.